Hey everyone, I wanted to take a few minutes to break down what in the world is happening in the real estate market, what's been happening since the start of the year, what can we expect through the summer. I'm constantly having this conversation with a lot of people, and I thought I'd break down a few of the main items that we look at to help frame what is going on. These items are, in short, they're inventory, closed sales, the number of sales sold, the sales prices, what's happening there, and the days on market, how quickly are things moving. So for the first item, inventory. At the start of this year, and as has been the trend for the past couple years, very low inventory, not a lot for buyers to look at, and things moving very quickly. So at the start of the year, Q1, first quarter, we had 0.6 months inventory, so barely a half months of inventory, meaning in relation to the amount of buyers looking, it would take them barely a half month to buy up everything available. It's the absorption rate. Right now, coming into spring and summer, we normally see that number bump. We're now at 1.6 months. So if you were looking at the start of the year and you now are jumping back into your search, you have 3 times the amount of properties to look at. Just a general rule of thumb. That's normal, but it's good to see that number increasing because it'll help balance some of the other pieces in the market. For closed sales, as of May 2022, we had 2,321 homes sell. Now, in relation to last year, which was an exception, super fast paced, we had an early start to the market. By this time last year, we were well into a typical summer pace of sales. Not so much this year. This year we're seeing more of a normal pace of increase, kind of timing wise into the summer, but we're down 28% from last year. So 700-800 homes less being sold in May as compared to last year. However, that's only about 10 to 13% less than 2 months ago. So we're seeing the effects of this inventory bump. Buyers are just taking a little more time because they can to look at a bit more available on market. So that's kind of part of that trend. Now for sales price, this is looking at largely just single family homes in Orange County. The median sales price is $1,275,000. Now the average sale price picks up about a little bit higher than that. So we're actually just shy of $1,700,000 for the average sale price in Orange County. That's telling us there's a good spectrum of homes that are maybe more coastal and maybe in the multi-million-dollar mark that had been moving swiftly in this transition of the market, and that's pulling that average number up higher. But that middle of the road metric is about 1.275 million. So that just gives you a rule of thumb. The other piece we look at in relation to price is the percentage over original asking price. So is this a market where you can discount, come in under asking? Not by a long shot. Actually, we're still seeing prices come in over asking at 4 to 4.5%. 4% kind of being the medium, the average being about 4.5%. Now that's reduced from what it was even in first quarter by about 1.5%. So prices are flattening out a little bit. There's maybe a little bit more negotiability in what a property might sell for, but properties are still selling for solid premiums. There's still competition among buyers, just not at the pace and the degree we saw last year. Last year we might see 20, 30 or more offers in days. This year we might maybe not see that same amount, but some of the offers that are coming in, the handful that may come in pretty swiftly, are very strong. They're very serious buyers, and there's plenty of them. So if you're looking to sell, there's still opportunity to maximize that net equity you walk away with. The last item we look at, and I'll keep this brief, is days on market. How quickly are things moving? Start of the year in first quarter and last year, it was hours and days, super fast, because there was such low inventory. Now we have a median of 1 week, 7 days of a property sitting on market. The average, we're looking at 16 days. So on average, we're seeing a little over 2 weeks, which tells us some homes in the higher end are probably sitting for maybe a month or more. And then there's still those well-positioned, beautiful turnkey properties, and maybe the lower price ranges that are moving very swiftly with maybe a week or certainly under 2 weeks. So I hope that's helpful. If you have questions about anything related to what's happening in the market, if you have specific cities or industry or areas that you're interested in and want to know more, please reach out. I'd love to have a conversation with you and help provide some guidance and strategy to your search. So I look forward to chatting.